Hello, hello everybody for this nice event. It's a weekly event. So it's every evening at 6 p.m. European Central Time, every Friday evening. And this is in English live. And we speak about several topics, but the argument is energy medicine. So we are speaking about what is the definition of energy medicine, and we are going to use, of course, information based on scientific papers. So whatever is going to be said, whatever is written in our socials, YouTube, and Facebook, and Instagram, is coming from works and papers and from most important authorities in the scientific areas. So we have other videos speaking about global clinic 360 methodology, and you will see what is this methodology based on, why was born this methodology. I can say today that the goal is the to offer and try to reach the highest levels of happiness and of course well-being. This is the goal. So let's see from the beginning today, uh, explaining what is energy medicine. Of course, I use, in this case, I get one paper. It's very important paper explaining it, and it's published in PubMed, and you will find it anyway looking at the links I will send you, I will write here, and you can read these works speaking about energy medicine, how it was created, the word, and was how was coming this terminology. So I read this. This is a work from 2010 January, and energy medicine is a word coined by three researchers who gathered at Boulder, Colorado, USA, in the late 1980s. This is defined as an energetic or informational interaction with the biological system to bring back homeostasis in the organism. So that means that researchers found that there are energetic or informational interaction, so frequencies between the outside of our body and a biological system, and these frequencies or this frequency can bring back homeostasis in the organism. So it's a very important item topic because we can see how it will work after. So later, meanwhile, in the late 90s, the National Institutes of Health, the official arm of health policy and implementation in the United States of America, define areas with complementary and alternative medicine through five subdivisions. So at that time, late in the 90s, in the US, we have the validation from authorities of energy medicine. So this is how it started, and energy medicine is directly linked to physics because it's a study of energy, and I can see here that we can have an analysis and of course a balance of frequencies through this information of frequencies that are artificial. Means there is a database that scientists were able to have, and so they collected all the frequencies of the body, of viruses, of bacteria, of all fungus, everything was collected in these technologies. And so the technologies work analyzing and receiving what the frequency is from the body, how this frequency is physiological, not physiological. So the technology analyze the frequency of the cell of the various organs and are able to highlight those cellular areas whose electromagnetic waves are altered and those which instead maintain a physiological level. So we have had the possibility, and we have, of course, the possibility to see which area of the body and which cells at the cellular level we can see a problem in terms of energy. So when electromagnetic waves are not physiological, that means there is something disturbing. But the process is that in the beginning is just something related to the frequency, but then there is also something modifying the structure. So in consequence, we will have a slowdown of the function. So electromagnetic waves from an organ and function and structure are strictly, it's important, they are linked. And so that's why we speak also about prevention, because if we can see something changing in what it is the electromagnetic waves, the frequencies, we can also understand what's happening in the body, but also very important, we can see what is the root of this problem, what is the cause, or what are the causes, because we can receive not only the condition of the body and the organs, but we can see, and this is a very important answer to give to the clients, we can see what is the causes, what are the causes. So we now go to the argument. Today's argument is uh, immune system. For other topics, of course, for how it works, energy medicine, we have other videos, and so you can see all other topics. Here now we start with the immune system. So to explain what it is, I I open another paper, and of course we know, everybody knows the most prestigious paper that is coming from Lancet. So there is here a work about it's coming from immunology, and it was published in 2001, and it's an overview of the immune system. So it's a general overview, it works, and it's very interesting. I suggest really to read. You will find the link also of this paper. And in this paper, the scientists write that we are continually exposed to organisms that are inhaled, swallowed through skin, our mucous membranes. And of course, whether these organisms penetrate and cause disease is a result of both the pathogenicity of the organism, so the virulence factor, and the integrity of host defense mechanism. So the immune system is in an interactive network of lymphoid organs, cells, humoral factors, and cytokines. So that means when we speak about interactive network, there are so many important links between organs and how immune system start defending our body. So I go on reading that the essential function of the immune system in host defense is best illustrated when it goes wrong. Underactivity resulting in the severe infection and tumors of immunodeficiency, overactivity in allergic and autoimmune disease. So I go back now, and of course we can see what are the structures of immune system, where is located, how, of course, how it's working. But this is a very really general overview. But in the future, we will have interviews with the doctors and therapists, nutritionists, and we will have, of course, the possibility to go deeply in arguments and what are the most important data that, and of course, we can answer to everybody's questions. So about organs, let's see about the major organs of immune system, like thymus. We have the liver, bone marrow, tonsil, lymph nodes, spleen, blood, and blood cells. So we can see it's several organs involved, and there is a communication between organs and, of course, cells. So this is a very, very important area to protect, to maintain in a very good condition, and we will see after how we can improve. So we go now to see, of course, what are the factors disturbing and what are the factors that should help. So in this model, we speak about lifestyle. It's very important to see when we propose, we do educational about our technology. We try to teach how to use this technology. So we are involved to teach to therapists. We are involved to explain how it works, our technology. And when we speak about this methodology, it's very important to see also lifestyle. What does it mean? It means that all the papers, if you see in internet, but it's also coming from most important authorities, we see few. There are some elements very important to protect or to disturb our immune system. The first, let's say, I don't go in order of importance. I just see one by one, and the first one is smoke. So it's really suggested not smoking, or if possible, reduce smoking. It's very important, the diet. The diet is important to have a very good properties in elements, and it's really suggested fruits and vegetables. So one of very most important practitioners is also someone suggesting, so it's the nutritional suggestion. It's very important because it's something related to the way, to the diet, to the way to eat, what to eat. And this is very important. So there is, of course, someone that is suggesting what to eat, what is better for the diet. Then another element very important is exercise. So it's also here as so. Of course, we can have specific specific trend of exercises, and anyway, it's also we have to see personalized exercises and what is better for each client requesting an improvement in what it is the immune system. So then there is a healthy weight. Weight is also very important. Then we go to alcohol, and drink only alcohol in moderation. And another item very important is adequate sleep. Adequate is important because during the night we know that it's the phase, it's the moment where the organism and the body is regenerating. So that means that if we don't give the possibility to regenerate cells, this is really disturbing and influencing also the immune system. The last one, but not less important, is stress. Stress is also something influencing immune system. There are a lot of papers I can see, and you will find a lot really in PubMed, for example, where there is the idea to find the way to minimize stress. Of course, we can speak about half or 1 day or half a day having a spa, or having sport, or having work. Whatever is making us happy is very important. So this is another item to consider when we speak about immune system. But speaking about the important item of diet, of course, there are supplements. Supplements is another item very important. We will speak for sure in next weeks about supplements, because we can see the difference between a condition healthy and how supplements can help in it. So now we speak about technologies. So how technology can help. When we have a scan, using you will have a demonstration in YouTube in our account, and see the video. When we have a scan of the body, we will have an energetic level for each organ, and we will see also the scan specific for immune system. We spoke about the organs involved in immune system, and we have a scan, an analysis about how the organs are working, if there is something disturbing, and if the waves, the frequencies coming from each organ of immune system are good or not. So once we did the first step, the second step is after analysis is to understand why. So is it for some argument, could be the lifestyle, something we saw before, or could be, for example, deficiency of vitamin C, or heavy metals, or virus or bacteria, or microbiome, or anyway, we can see exactly, studying the frequencies and having the report, we can see where the problem is coming from. So the third step is to consider, of course, the change of lifestyle, and it's important before we can do a balance to understand through the nutritionist, through the doctor, through the suggestion of osteopath, through the team. It's very important to understand the changes in lifestyle or the support from the doctors or therapists. After that, of course, we can speak about balancing. So the technologies are able to balance. So there are the frequencies coming from the machines, the technologies, and sent to the clients, and able to change, to make the frequencies physiological again, and so making the organ in the condition to get again the physiological function. So this is a really general explanation about how important we can support, how important is the immune system, and how we can support. We can see many areas of our body, many areas of where we can do checks, and of course about more details about the technologies. So at the moment, I can see that happy weekend. I will see you on Friday evening, next Friday at same 6 o'clock p.m. And we can see many topics. Let's see what are requests from our clients, and we will speak about it. So happy, have a nice weekend, and see you next week. Bye.